The name Mohammed is hugely popular amongst Muslims around the world. After all, it's the name of Islam's holiest prophet. In a majority non-Muslim nation like the United Kingdom, the trend is no different, it seems. Official figures released this week show the name Mohammed is the most frequently chosen by British parents for their newborn sons. I set out to find out why.
One of the reasons I named my son Mohammed is because of the beloved prophet. I thought it was a lovely name. It's my first son, so alhamdulillah I called him Mohammed. That was one of my reasons I called him Mohammed.
Mohammed, how do you feel about being named Mohammed? It's a very lofty name.
Well, I like the name and it's really special and it's in our religion and that.
But the figures aren't as clear-cut. The Office of National Statistics declared that Oliver was the single most popular name for boys born in 2009. But a closer look shows that when different spellings of the name are lumped together, Mohammed is number one, with over 7,500 babies given the name. The name isn't just popular with parents, as I found out. Mohammed, a lot of parents choose the name Mohammed for their children, and that's quite obviously documented. But there are a lot of adults like yourself, when they become Muslim, they adopt the name Mohammed as well. How does that feel?
When I think about that name, recently I went to Morocco and someone said, your name is Mohammed, you know, you have to live your life. You've got a lot to live up to, you know, and for me it's a constant reminder of what I strive to become. The name Mohammed to me is the most beautiful name that I could take. It was a name that was picked for me. When I converted to Islam, I asked a scholar to give me a name, and he said, you know, why don't you have the name Mohammed? Because it represents a person who lived here, which was the best of mankind. And it's a very beautiful name, which I hold very close to my heart.
Muslims represent around 3% of the British population, but their birth rate is considerably higher than their fellow citizens. In a trend replicating itself throughout Western Europe, a reality critics see as a threat, but which leading Muslims argue is a sign of the future. Farina Alam, Press TV, London.